final person facing charges in the deadly Sage Park shooting was denied bail.
The shooting happened in April and killed a woman. Our Brendan Kirby was in court today.
In court Wednesday, a Mobile police investigator acknowledged that police have no evidence that Quintarius Parker shot anyone, much less fired a gun at all. But they say by his own admission, he was with other defendants and was armed with a 9mm Glock pistol at Herndon Sage Park on April 17th. Investigators contend that Frenika Craig and a second victim were caught in the crossfire between two rival gangs. Craig died from her injuries. A gang expert with the Mobile Police Department testified Parker meets Alabama's legal definition of a gang member, even if he's not the most active one.
There was a lot of testimony about how multiple criteria were satisfied to determine that this defendant was in fact a gang member. So I think the burden was satisfied, the judge agreed, and this gang member is in jail.
But defense attorney Bucky Thomas pushed back, saying Parker's alleged gang ties are weak and mostly based on the fact that Parker grew up with the co-defendants and has spent time with them, and what others have posted about him online.
That to me is super scary. Nothing more than being associated with somebody makes you a gang member.
Thomas and Mobile County District Attorney Keith Blackwood also tangled over the events that led to Parker's arrest. Police and prosecutors have said Parker fled the state after the shooting and was arrested in Ohio. Thomas says it's undisputed that his client went to Ohio for work as part of a temp job.
If you use the word fled, it's a lot more scary than you went out of town to do the job that you were hired to do. He was working through a temp service here in Mobile up in Ohio, and so he was up there working.
He certainly fled the scene after the shooting, went back to his house. I became aware today of the circumstances of going to Ohio. That's an awfully convenient reason to get out of town after you've been involved in a shooting.
Reporting in Mobile, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
And the DA says legally, Parker doesn't have to be the shooter to face a murder charge.
Now, prosecutors prove he helped. That's enough. A preliminary hearing for all suspects is set for July.